Hey, what's up everybody, it's Ryan Likes Aliens. So I'm just making this video, the Wi-Fi isn't working in the house. It says no internet. So this is my internet connection. It's not connecting to the internet. Anyways, my best friend James is over. It says no internet secured. Anyways, my best friend James is over. Today is Saturday. The 18th, June, Saturday, June 18th, 2022. My best friend James Colvin is over. I'll link his YouTube channel. My real name is Ryan George Fair. Or Ryan Fair. I got diagnosed as a paranoid schizophrenic when I was 21 or 22. And I'm 30. And once a week on Twitter there's a new tweet where people want to know what happened to this one guy that I knew named Billy, who calls himself Charolais, who is famous. That I knew. And really there was a slander page about me called Ripoff Report, made by this old transvestite woman when I was 17. And I opened up a YouTube channel about 2 or 3 years ago. And basically, I flashed the finger to people that wanted answers out of me. Because on this slander page it says things like, you must have the wrong Ryan Fair, and that I'm gay and things like that, even though I've never done things with boys a day in my life. And really on my personal Ryan Fair Facebook, there are about 9 or 10 friends that are real, and there's about 20 of them that don't like me anymore. And even though I knew a guy that knew Jeffree Star, I never got anything out of my situation, like being able to talk to Jeffree Star or Chris Crocker, even though I knew people that would talk to them in the past and things like that. My first threesome happened when I was 20 or 21 with my friend James. And then I did some with a Russian boy named Alex who stole from me. I did 3 with a boy named Ryan who had schizophrenia. And then I did, I did 5 or 6 with my friend Austin about 9 months ago. And then this boy named Noah had sex with my girlfriend and I watched. My first kiss happened when I was 8 with a girl named Emma that I can't find anywhere. And I got with my first girlfriend Alicia when I was 14 or 15. But she cheated on me with a boy named Austin. And then I got with my second girlfriend Brooke, a third one named Tanya that's dead, a fourth one named Nadia, and then a fifth one named Sabrina. And see, with Brooke, she gave me a blowjob when I was like 14 or 15. And then I fingered my fifth girlfriend Sabrina that is on YouTube as the Low Rochelle Girl. And then about 9 months ago, like I said, I had a girlfriend with black hair. And some days I didn't care if I went to jail for posting slander pages of people who made slander pages about me when my black friend died from the coronavirus. I got this tattoo when my black friend died from the coronavirus by my friend Jeff McGaney. That is a people coincidence person, even though I'm a paranoid schizophrenic and Tourette syndrome with epilepsy sufferer. So I got this dark tree. And then I got this Grim Reaper tattoo. See, I believe in Wicca and witchcraft, and I pray to a god and a dark goddess. And I bought this crystal ball, which I have in my room, which cost me about $80 or $90. And even though I am a paranoid schizophrenic, these people, coincidence people, are real. Like, for example, my first threesome happened when I was 20 or 21 with my friend James Colvin. And then there's a boy on my Ryan Fair Facebook whose name is Carl, who calls himself James Krona. And then my second girlfriend was named Brooke Dirks, and there's a girl named Bailey Connor. And also there's an artist I found called Damon Winning, or Damon Dash. That is a boy with brown hair, that looks like my friend Dan Reichley, and things like that. And doctors or psychologists can meet and interact with these people, coincidence people, even though I have paranoid schizophrenia, Tourette's, epilepsy, bipolar disorder, and Tourette syndrome. So my belief is that there is a god and a dark goddess. And I read Wiccan and witchcraft books and things like that. And I'm uploading this on my Ryan Lakes Aliens channel. But there's no Wi-Fi in the house right now. The only 2 girlfriends out of my 5 original girlfriends that I did things with is my second girlfriend, Brooke, who gave me a blowjob when I was like 15 or 16. I fingered my first girlfriend, Alicia, and then I fingered my 5th girlfriend, Sabrina. And see, after my one girlfriend, I went like 3 years without sex before I finally got with this girl with black hair that I was with 9 months ago. And see, I'm the kind of guy where I like to share my girlfriends with other guys. Like, for example, this one guy that I used to talk to who would call himself Sherloid on YouTube, who is a boy with green eyes and black hair. His name is Billy Wesley Fouts, who calls himself Sherloid. And then there's a guy on my one Ryan Fair Facebook whose name is Jared that looks like him. But they're 2 different people. And then I used to buy weed off of this guy named Aaron that is in jail, who is a Satan worshiper. And he said that his parents would burn him with cigarettes and things like that. And really, my family is evil. Because when I first qualified for disability, I didn't see any of my disability money. There was a psychologist that noticed my psychosis, and I befriended him and made videos for him. I'm uploading this on my Ryan Lakes Aliens channel, James. Says no internet secured. And see, really, I wish that me, Ryan, had a new girlfriend. Or I wish that I was really famous. I find my life to be very interesting. I encountered people, coincidence people in my life, and I had paranoid schizophrenia and stress with epilepsy. And really, sometimes people assumed I was pretend or not real, and there were slander pages out there with my name that said that I was gay, and I lived with other dudes and things like that and did things with them, even though I'm straight and I've never done things with boys before. I had 5 girlfriends in my alternative school, and I had a first date when I was like 17 with a girl named Shelby. But Shelby photoshopped a picture that said Shelby and Ryan a match made in hell. And I liked a mixed girl named Kelly that played the violin when I was young. And I can't get the internet to work. And I really wish I had a new girlfriend because I'm 7.5, almost 8 down there. And I had a girlfriend with black hair 9 months ago. And lately they're giving me a group home because of this one slander page that was made about me when I was 17 years old. And I hung out with a boy named Jay a few months ago. And there was a video of me smoking wild hemp cigarettes with him. And honestly, I wish I could smoke weed with him. Or get wild hemp cigarettes and smoke weed. And on top of having paranoid schizophrenia, stress with epilepsy, autism, bipolar, and OCD, I have stomach issues where I throw up sometimes. And growing up, my mom was anorexic and did drugs and things like that. And honestly, I can't work because I have paranoid schizophrenia. But I wanted to work pushing cars at a shop rate. And sometimes I talk to my friend Mark, who has autism, on Facebook. And I can't get the internet to work, but I'm going to upload this on Ryan Lake's Aliens later. And I made a video for Ruth Bryan. And I was on a professional treatment team that abused me when I was young. A few years ago, I was on a mean treatment team and they abused me, emotionally and verbally. And see, I like to watch fitness people on YouTube and work out, and things like that. And I plan to get a punching bag with my disability money that I plan to get soon. And I have my black rabbit and a turtle. And I had an allergic reaction to Halidol a few years ago. And I get an injection about once or sometimes in the disability office. And for a few years I wasn't driving because of my schizophrenia. And sometimes I hang out with my friend Robert. And see, my first best friend at my alternative school was a boy named Victor Hill that would light things on fire. So I got into pyromania because of him. And I can't find my first kiss named Emma anymore. And then when I was 14 or 15, I got with my first girlfriend, Alicia. Then my second girlfriend, Brooke, a third one named Tanya, a fourth one named Nadia, and then a fifth one named Sabrina. And then from the time until I was 17 until I was 20 or 21, I was in a Facebook group where I talked to this guy, the new Jeffree Star, Chris Crocker, and Johnny Boy XO, named Billy, who was my friend. But see, I've never done things with boys before. And 9 months ago, I had a girlfriend with black hair named Blurda. And me and my buddy Austin did 5 or 6 threesomes on her. And this boy named Noah had sex with my girlfriend 9 months ago. And I watched as he had sex with my girlfriend. And my dad's girlfriend. Because see, during an old psychosis, there was a boy whose name was Josh that noticed me. And I told him that my dad's girlfriend is named Margie and she calls herself Gigi and her sister is named Jeanette. And I said that Margie and Gigi and Jeanette are people coincidence, people around me. Even though I have paranoid schizophrenia and Tourette syndrome with epilepsy, that makes me believe in a god and a goddess, just like Jeff McGaney is a people coincidence person. Just like this Jared boy that I talked to on my one Facebook is a people coincidence person with the Charolade guy. And really my second threesome named Alex stole from me 2 years ago. And he would make threats to put things about me on slander pages. And when my black friend died from the coronavirus, I got this tattoo and I just hated everything. And see, I have voice humor. Oh my god, I can talk like a white bitch. My name is Keisha. Shut your ass up, I'm a big old fat black woman, honey. My name is Yolanda, I'ma pop your ass with my gun, honey. And really, I have tactile hallucinations in my hands and in my feet sometimes. The life of a paranoid schizophrenic is tough. And see, I plan to get more tattoos, like a marshmallow helmet, over top of my one self-harm scar that I got. Okay, it's connected to the internet. The internet's back on, James. High five. Not you, bro. You guys should see a video of my niece April on YouTube. I like her channel. I'm subscribed to Brian Silva. He uploaded a video called My Ex-Wife is a Fud and a Junkie. You know the Gratata guy, right, James? Brian Silva? The Gratata guy, the guy that looks like Sid the Sloth. He uploaded a video 4 weeks ago. And I'll link my, I have 2 best friends. My first best friend, was a boy named Victor David Hill at my first alternative school. And then my, other best friend that I have now is James. I have 2 best friends, James and Robert. And Robert is a boxer. And I plan to go see Robert and do threesomes with him on girls when I save up enough of my disability money. And I gotta be right back. So the internet's come back on, but it wasn't working. So for those who seek after a relationship with a higher power, I would suggest that you start off praying to Hecate. And a prayer you can say to Hecate is, Hecate, goddess of darkest night, send my troubles all to flame, burn them in thy sacred fires, and replace them with my heart's desires. And then say Hecate in the name of your prayer. Or pray to a god called Zeus. And see, I have this crystal ball in my room, and I put a Hecate symbol in it, and I meditate with it in my room, and I don't smoke weed. I've only smoked about 3 or 4 times within the past 2 or 3 years. But I smoked not that long ago, so that's a lie. I smoked the other day. But really, I don't smoke weed very often, to be honest with you. I've only done it 5 or 6 times within the past 4 years. And I have my black rabbit and a turtle. My male porn star videos I like of Bruce Venture has 1 view. And my videos I like has been seen 13 times with Chris Crocker and Brian Sullivan, my friend, and Kelly and Brody Roberts that I liked. And my girlfriend's on YouTube video has been seen 2 times with my second girlfriend Brooke Darks and my 5th girlfriend Sabrina LaRochelle. And my music has been seen 34 times. And see, I got a peace order on May. But all my videos on one Ryan George Fair channel that I opened up have mostly likes. 9 months ago I had a girlfriend with black hair. And I've never done things with boys a day in my life. Really, but I hear voices 24/7. I feel as if I'm not gay or bisexual. That's Tourette syndrome in my neck. But let's say you are schizophrenic. Let's say if you are a male and you have an ex-boyfriend and you just don't like them as your ex-boyfriend. Or if you're a female and you have an ex-girlfriend and you don't like them as your ex-girlfriend. Or if you're a dude and you have a girlfriend that would shit on you. Or things like that, and maybe compliment one of your threesome partners in front of you. And it makes you feel like shit. Or you were stolen from and people have porno movies of you. If you open up a YouTube channel and you talk about it, and you play your cards right, you will serve no jail time. I know from personal experience. And some days I didn't even care if I went to jail because of this woman that made slander pages about me, where she wrote down that I was gay and things like that, and I live with my ex-boyfriend. And see, my real name is Ryan Fair, or Ryan Likes Aliens. And basically what I did is I threw up the middle finger to people who assumed I wasn't real and things like that. And then on the slander page, it says you must have the wrong Ryan Fair. So what I did was I threw up my middle finger and made a joke out of my slander page, even though really my slander page caused me a lot of pain because of ex-friends who would put porno movies of me on there or things like that. And really, these people, coincidence, people are real. There's a boy that went to my alternative school named Dan Reichley that has an Instagram account. And then there's an artist that I found called Damon Dash Winning that is an artist that is in jail for gun charges who I found on Facebook. And when I noticed people like Jasmine and Brandy, and Jasmine was my friend James's baby mother with a sister, her name is Jasmine, with a sister named Brandy. I was, scared of her. And also I noticed my second girlfriend, Brooke Turks, and this Billy Connor girl. And my dad's girlfriend, Margie Robichaud, and her sister, Jeanette. And the Jared people, coincidence boy, and things like that, and I had a psychosis. So people, coincidence people, for people who have paranoid schizophrenia do exist. And if people notice people, coincidence people, it might make them Jewish, or Muslim, or Christian, or Catholic. In my case, it makes me Wiccan, because with witchcraft, the laws are to know tools, daring to keep silent. Be careful what you do, be careful who you trust. Do not use the power to hurt another. Things like that. I don't know what my powers are. I know one power I have is clairvoyance. I know when the air conditioner will come on in my house before it comes on. I know when people will laugh before they laugh. And in some cases, I know when words before people say them. So I believe in Wicca and witchcraft because of that. Let's see, what's my longest video on here? An hour and 2 minutes. This is only going on 36 minutes. So let me play Damon winning.
Yo, it's Beautiful Beats. I've been using DistroKid for a couple years now, and as an upcoming music producer and musician,
Then took a loss, but still a boss for myself. I made a name. You gon' pay me what it costs. Ain't no cross up in my lane. Niggas gossip, yes they changed. Drove me mentally deranged. That be why I keep it heated. Peter pipe just like the bang. Yes, you damn right, that's on bang. Heavy metal bitches clang. Got these snouts, it's not a thing. And dizzy thoughts a lot to bang. Fuck any nigga who hatin', in the cock, we run it up. We can go and hit the pavement, cause I got it out the mud. For friends at my arraignment, no dash and get no love. I'm tired of their complaints, quick to snap just like a glove. It's my retaliation with them fucks I gave enough. So please don't try my patience, you might just run out of love. For my people who stressing, who cannot learn from their lessons, who just ignore them suggestions and keep a bull for protection. This my retaliation, but waiting, I'm impatient. I need a standing ovation after my retaliations. For my people who stressing, who cannot learn from their lessons, who just ignore them suggestions and keep a bull for protection. This my retaliation, but waiting, I'm impatient. I need a standing ovation after my retaliation. Retaliation for all the days I had to get it out the mud. Struggling waist deep in the jungle, towing strap traffic and drug. Put my life out on the line, been often wondering for what. But it's just to make some dollars that ain't never been enough. Pack feel Vikings on my body, but you know I keep them tucked. And if I go get behind, then I jump out and hit the cut. Toss the pistol in the waist so they can't charge me with no gun. Staying silent as a G when asking questions, tell them no. This retaliation rising from the depths where we begun. If we beefing and you leaking from the hundo in the drum, it don't matter if you want it, boy, we out here going down. From Ravenna, Portage County, 330, not show us love. For my people who stressing, who cannot learn from their lessons, who just ignore them suggestions and keep a bull for protection. This my retaliation, but waiting, I'm impatient. I need a standing ovation after my retaliations. For my people who stressing, who cannot learn from their lessons, who just ignore them suggestions and keep a bull for protection. This my retaliation, but waiting, I'm impatient. I need a standing ovation after my retaliation. Retaliation, dash don't do it if you do no going back. See the way I spit so fluid can help murder every track. Flipping verses like the back. I'm the shit you judges crap. Y'all get shocked and it's a rap. I got more flow than fucking tap. I bet my brodies got my back. My 40's loaded's on my lap. You bitches low key make me laugh. You think it's hard, but it's just half. And we know actor play the cats and ain't no stack them on that trash. Jalapeno burnt the ass. Don't disregard the words from Dash. For my people who stressing, who cannot learn from their lessons, who just ignore them suggestions and keep a bull for protection. This my retaliation, but waiting, I'm impatient. I need a standing ovation after my retaliations. For my people who stressing, who cannot learn from their lessons, who just ignore them suggestions and keep a bull for protection. This my retaliation, but waiting, I'm impatient. I need a standing ovation after my retaliation. Retaliation.
So, actually no, only on one day when I was young I did do things with a boy named Brian. The Billy guy was my boyfriend. But I don't feel as if I'm gay or bisexual, so I don't like to admit that. But he was, let's see, I had my first kiss when I was 8 or 9 with a girl named Emma. I had my first girlfriend, Alicia, when I was 14 or 15. But Alicia cheated on me and then with a boy named Austin. But I talked to Alicia's friend, Bria. And like I said, only on one day when I was young, I did things with a boy named Brian, who was my neighbor. I had my first girlfriend, Alicia, when I was 14 or 15. And then my second girlfriend, Brooke Dirks. who gave me a blowjob, a third one named Tanya, a fourth one named Nadia, that's getting married to her husband during the coronavirus, and then a fifth one named Sabrina LaRochelle. And then I got with my boyfriend from the time until I was 17 until I was 20. And then when I was 20 or 21, I did things with Kelly J. Cotto in one day. And then a year ago, I had a girlfriend with blonde hair named Alexis that I have a videotape of me having sex with from behind. And see, this is my body. And I have depressive tattoos. But I plan to get happier tattoos. And I have stomach problems where I throw up. And I have two best friends. My one best friend is named James. And then my other best friend is named Robert, who is a boxer. And then 9 months ago, me and my friend Austin did 5 or 6 threesomes. On this girl with black hair I was with, and this boy named Noah had sex with my girlfriend and I watched. And I really miss my black friend that died from the coronavirus. And I have my black rabbit in my room and a turtle. And I've been in mental hospital so much in my life. And I really wish I had a new girlfriend with black hair, because I'm 7.5, almost 8 down there. And really on my one Ryan George Fair YouTube, it's a stream of no likes or dislikes or comments, and mostly likes on my videos, because I'm a nice person that likes to get along with everybody. And I use my disability money to help people out with charity work and things like that.
I'd rather.
rabbit's drinking her water. That's Tourette syndrome in my neck. So I'm in a good mood. Because on my one Ryan George Fair YouTube. Because see, my real name is Ryan George Fair and I live in Bel Air. And I have OCD, autism, bipolar disorder, paranoid schizophrenia, and Tourette syndrome. And I knew people that knew Jeffree Star, and Chris Cropper, and Johnny Boy XL. But really, I don't talk to this guy that knew Jeffree Star anymore. I talk to and hang out with my friend James Colvin, who is my best friend that has a Twitter account. I like it. And I talk to my other friend Robert on Facebook that is a boxer. He was my other best friend. And I shaved my head, but I used to have long hair. And this is going on almost 54 minutes. So as I hope everybody's good. Much love and peace to everybody out there in the YouTube world. From Ryan Fair or Ryan Likes Aliens. It is June 18th, 2022. And it is 6:32 p.m. So if everybody's good, much love and peace. From Ryan Likes Aliens or Ryan George Fair.